Welcome to my channel, All for Health with Jane. Family, we are on the Senzo Meyiwa Trial, a trial within a trial. Family, if there are two people that I strongly believe that they were not supposed to be tortured, they were not supposed to be behind bars in jail, they were supposed to be free, are Bongani Ntanzi and Muzi Sibiya. Especially after what they have told to their defense about their whereabouts on the day Senzo Meyiwa was murdered. According to me, if what Muzi Sibiya and Bongani Ntanzi have told their defense lawyer, Attorney Ramosepeli, is true, then these two deserve to go home. Then these two, it means they were wrongfully arrested and family, they must be released. Before I play a clip that confirms what Muzi Sibiya and Bongani Ntanzi said to Attorney Ramosepeli, family, I want to play a clip where Bongani Ntanzi in court this week when he was testifying to Attorney Ramosepeli, telling Attorney Ramosepeli what happened when Gininda was interviewing him, when he said he forgot that he was at work or maybe at home being KZN. To me, this was a fair answer because you know something that happened 6 years ago. By the way, when he was interviewed by Brigadier Gininda, it was in 2020. And when Senzo Meyiwa was murdered, it was in 2014. Therefore, it was 6 years after. So for a person to say, I forgot where I was on that particular day, for me, it was a fair answer. So let's listen.
There's only one person who who spoke to me, ended up telling me who that person was, or who he or she was.
And who was that person?
Mr. Gininda.
And please proceed further.
When he introduced himself that he was Brigadier Gininda, he then told me to remove my mask.
And I was a keeper of straight here. I say keeping the mask.
He also removed his, and then I could see him clearly after he had removed his mask.
And what transpired?
Kwasekwenzekani?
Emveni ngalokho nkosi enkantolo wayesengibuza ukuthi ngangikuphi ngo-October.
Thereafter, he then asked me where I was in October.
And what was your response there too?
Yathini impendulo yakho kulokho?
Ngathi mina angisakhumbuli ukuthi ngangikuphi ngoba ngiyasebenza futhi ngumuntu othanda nokuya ekhaya.
I then said that I can't remember as to where I was because I am employed and I also like to go home.
Let me clarify this. When he asked you where were you in October, did he specify the date and the year of that October?
Uma ekubuza ukuthi wawukuphi ngo-October, ngabe unyaka wawuchaza kanye ne-date wayichaza?
Wayichaza yizo sengasakhumbula ukuthi is it 27 or 26 angisakhumbule kahle.
He mentioned it, although I just can't remember whether he said the 26 or the 27. I can't remember well.
Family, the next clip that we're going to watch and listen to, it's Attorney Ramosepeli when he was cross-examining Constable Zungu in court, and he indicated, Attorney Ramosepeli indicated that his two clients, Muzi Sibiya and Bongani Ntanzi, they say on the day Senzo Meyiwa was murdered, they were not around Johannesburg. They were not in Vosloorus, but instead they were in KZN, both of them. So I'm glad this happened. You know, it means after some time, Bongani Ntanzi remembered that he was not in Johannesburg, he was in KZN. When he was talking to Brigadier Gininda, that's when he said he doesn't remember. That was okay. Now he has remembered. He told his attorney that I was in KwaZulu-Natal. Now let's listen to Attorney Ramosepele presenting this to the court.
And both accused number 1 and 2 will deny that they were at Gwabine's place on the 26th of October 2014.
Bobabili-ke bazophika bazophikisa-ke ukuthi babekwaGwabini nge-26 ka-October ngo-2014 bayaphika lokho.
Kuphuka phejani lot.
That is just a lie.
Accused number 1 will state that in 2013 until March 2013, he was staying at Fosloras Hostel at Basotweni section, but when he lost employment in March 2013, he returned home and stayed home until he returned again to stay with his uncle in Tembisa in 2015.
Uyangitshela noma uyangibuza nto?
Is that the question or is that the statement?
I want you to comment on that.
Ngafisa ukuthi uphawule kulokho.
Ngeke ngazi ukuthi besebenza kuphi ulahlekene nomsebenzi asikaze sixoxa lokho.
I wouldn't know where he was working when he lost his employment. We had never discussed that.
The basis of that proposition to you is essentially this, that since March 2013, he's never returned to Johannesburg or Gauteng until 2015.
Just a moment. Uthi-ke noma akushoyo kona konke lokho ukuthi kusukela ngoMarch ka-2013 akakaze abuyele eGoli kwaze kwashaya u-2015.
Ngambona kodwa eFolslorus.
I saw him in Fosloras.
Ngaba naye futhi ngaphuza naye beer. Yimi ngamdropa futhi.
I was with him, drank beer with him, and I'm the one who dropped him.
Accused number 2 will state that at the time of the shooting incident of the deceased Senzo Meyiwa, he was employed at Sibiya Stillwater in Carltonville, and for that weekend he had obtained unpaid leave from the 27th of October 2014 to the 31st of October 2014.
27 October 2014 till?
The 31st of October 2014.
Uthi-ke ngaleso sikhathi leso sokushona kwakhe noma-ke sokushona kwakhe-ke umufi uSenzo Meyiwa ngaleso sikhathi wayesebenza eSibiya Stillwater eCarltonville futhi-ke wathola-ke i-unpaid-ke eyaqala ngeyi-27 zikaNovember October 2014 kwaze kwayoshaya i-31 zika-October 2014.
And so comment if you want to comment.
Uma kuwukuthi-ke khona ungakusho kulokho ungaphawula.
Akukho engingakusho.
Nongoma let me see, it's a difficult name. Kotlokolo, Nongoma, where he comes from.
Yeah.
So he was not in Gauteng that weekend of the 25, 26, 27 when this incident occurred.
Nokuthi-ke wathi uma ephuma-ke emsebenzini nge-25 zika-October 2014 wabe-ke esethatha uhambo oluya-ke eKhotlokolo kwaNongoma. Akushoyo-ke ukuthi ngeyi-25, i-26, 27 kusho ukuthi ngalesa sikhathi-ke isigameko leso senzeka-ke wayengekho la eGoli yena.
Nama.
He's telling lies.
Family, after hearing this straightforward, clear information about Muzi Sibiya and Bongani Ntanzi's whereabouts on the day Senzo Meyiwa was murdered, if you were the defense lawyer to these two, if you were representing these two people, family, what would you do? To be honest, do they deserve to be tortured like this? Do they deserve to be, pushed forth and backwards like this? And when they have given a clear indication of where they were on the day Senzo Meyiwa was murdered. So I'm saying, if you were their attorney, if you were representing them family, what is it that you would do? Maybe let's talk about this. I'm sorry, because I believe that with this clear information, the attorneys or the defense lawyers to these two people were supposed to focus on, searching for a valid evidence, bring it to court, and set these two people free. The last time we heard of evidence was when Baloyi, Advocate Baloyi, brought Bongani Ntanzi's Capitec statement in court. Let's listen to that evidence.
So, Mr. Musipili, what is the objection?
My Lord, as I state, my instructions are this. Accused number 2 states that he had certain ceremonies to perform. Therefore, he obtained a loan from this bank, Capitec, to do the work that he was supposed to do. Firstly, we've gone through this, and our accountant has gone through this as well with me. We don't see that loan amount reflected here.
If it's not here, then it was never made with a bank. What bank is it? Where you make a loan and it's not reflected in an account. It must be in another account. This is simple accounting principles.
Yes.
If you make a loan against an account,
Yes.
it must be reflected in that particular account, unless you make it in another account of a different account number. Then I can understand.
Family, this was Bongani Ntanzi's Capitec account statement that was requested by Advocate Baloyi as evidence in court, because this was after Bongani Ntanzi indicated that during that weekend when Senzo Meyiwa was murdered, he was in KwaZulu-Natal. He even made a transaction. He went to the bank, something like that. And Baloyi had to bring it to court. But unfortunately, this evidence failed. It failed, to save Bongani Ntanzi, because whatever they said, the transactions that he made in KwaZulu-Natal, it was not on the statement. Hence, it couldn't work for him. Imagine if that transaction was found on the statement. Definitely, Bongani Ntanzi was free. There was no way Bongani Ntanzi could make a transaction in Natal and at the same time be able to kill Senzo Meyiwa in Vosloorus. So hence, I'm saying, as a defense lawyer to these two people, Muzi Sibiya says, from 2013, I've been in KwaZulu-Natal until 2015. Meaning there is no way Muzi could be in Johannesburg and be in KwaZulu-Natal at the same time. Bongani Ntanzi says, during that weekend, I was in KwaZulu-Natal. There is no way he could be in Vosloorus and KwaZulu-Natal at the same time. The lawyers were supposed to focus on searching for evidence in KwaZulu-Natal. Whoever these two people were with in KwaZulu-Natal, let them come and testify in court that indeed we were with these people in KwaZulu-Natal during that weekend. Anything they can use to ensure that it serves as good evidence to the court. Definitely, I believe these people deserve to go home. They deserve to be free as long as that can be proven. Family, thank you very much for watching this video to the end. Please like it before you leave. Subscribe for my channel if you haven't done so yet. I love you, family. Thank you. Bye.